Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to today. Welcome to the now. Welcome to the infinite space of the here and the now. If we've never met before, if you're coming across my page, I'm streaming right now live on multiple different platforms. So on my YouTube channel, on Facebook, and then in a Facebook group called Rise Tribe, Rize Tribe. And typically, I go live in the Rise Tribe and on YouTube every Monday and Friday at noon MST. And I do and I teach and I run different frequencies and energies. And today I'm actually going live in my personal Facebook page. So that's why I mean, like, there are some friends on there that I think maybe we've never crossed paths before, but we are friends on Facebook. And so I want to do a formal welcome and introduction of myself. My name is Chantel. And what I do is I move different energies, different frequencies through my body, and I beacon it out into the universe. And so if you are here live with me right now or on the replay, you heard that beacon, right? You heard it audibly, or you heard it, you felt it, you sensed it. And this is what I do with private clients that seem to have it all, right? Seem to have all of the toys and the accolades and the things, right, that keeps us busy. Maybe even the physical body, like working out extra hard, all of those kind of like the outside world, the tangible, the dense material in the world. And the people that I am beginning out to, I'm speaking to right now, are those that are awakening to the awareness that it's something beyond that, right? That we can't really keep buying another designer pair of shoes or another grander boat or whatever their thing might be, right? Cars, or again, working out extra, whatever your vice might be. And that you feel this nudge, you feel this inner knowing, you feel this deep awareness that there is more to this life, that there is more to attempting to control your emotions, attempting to feel better by masking it. And you are really ready to dive into a little bit deeper of spirituality, of energy work, of frequency, of whatever you might coin that, right? God, source, universe, whatever that might be. And so I welcome you, and I can feel you. I can sense you. In fact, I was running some energy myself right before I came live here, and what I was feeling was a lot of tension between my shoulder blades and my upper back, and it kind of ran up and like kind of cradled the back of my head. And I know this wasn't my energy. This was something that I was sensing from those who are going to see this live, hear this live, and tap in and join me. So, welcome. Welcome yet again. If you feel inclined and you want to comment or like the post or tag a friend or a family member, someone that maybe comes to mind that you think could use what we're talking about here, or even go and, if you're not already, join the Rise Tribe in the Facebook group. It's in its infancy stage. It's a former paid for group that I've moved public because I felt the calling, the sense of urgency to be able to reach and to be able to I was going to say inspire is the word, inspire others to be able to really tap into the frequencies that are available to us, right? And that's really what we're talking about here. We have a choice, and you call it free will, divine will, whatever it might be. We have a choice, and we're always consistently choosing, and that is how we are manifesting our world. And so the title of this live, what faith really means and how to leverage it for manifestation. So as humans, we're really good at leveraging stuff, right? We're really, really good at like seeing a spot where we can kind of dig our heels in and using that as leverage. Only what happens is we tend to tip the scale too far in the opposite direction of what we really don't desire. And I call it the hamster wheel or the carousel of life, where we end up coming right back to where we started, sometimes even worse off. You can see this in like diet programs. You can see this in going on a healing retreat, hiring another mentor. And really, my purpose in this world is to be able to awaken you to yours, to be able to get you to see that you are divine and you are the God inside, and you are everything you could ever need in this world to manifest literally your dream life. And so I am going to take you through an energy session today, but I want to dive into that just a little bit more and talk about how to leverage it for manifestation. So, your dream life. It can feel kind of grandiose, right? It can kind of feel like, but is that really possible? I'm sensing some of these energies is bouncing back to me right now. Again, for those that are here live with me right now and those that will be on the replay, I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and maybe leave a comment. Maybe mark, like draw the line in the sand right here, like leave your what I call I was here in the line in the sand, in the this is my moment, this is my here and now. I feel myself shifting in just the awareness that, yes, I am willing to decide that I can't continue looking for something, someone else on the outside of me to make me temporarily happy because it is just masking. It's masking what I really desire to be and have and create in the world. And so your dream life is experienced when you are living out your soul's contract. This is the contract that you agreed upon, that you are predestined to live out, should you choose to do so. And then you come into this very, human body, this ego, and the goal is to remember, right? The goal is to remember that I do have this free will, but I also have this spiritual contract, and to continuously to choose the higher side, to choose the side that feels in alignment with your soul's contract. And it can get very muddy. It can get very sludgy. It can get very, I'm not even sure what it is that I desire anymore, what it is that I want to experience in the world, because I've been told since I can remember, that I should value whatever the values were of your caregivers, or that I should, or the, your teachers, your spiritual guides, including in religion. And so that can get kind of meshed with, are these really my values? Is this who I really am? Or have I just believed that I should really value and have faith in these things, but that's not who I really am? And that's what faith really is, right? When the rubber hits the road and you see nothing in the real world that is tangibly manifesting the way that you desire, and yet you keep the faith. That's what faith really is. It's not when things are going well that you keep the status quo and you keep going, you keep doing the things, but when you don't see any outcome. The outcomes are not there yet, but you dig deeper. You go within the body, you go into your spiritual self, your higher self, and you trust and you believe. And to believe is to love. And so when you believe in yourself, what you're saying is, I love myself, I love my path. And this, I understand, can be very overwhelming. It can feel very like I don't even know where to start. And so I do have a journey, a life experience, a life altering, up leveling experience that I guide my clients through. It takes 6 weeks. We begin literally in a conversation like we are right now, and I provide the step by steps. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Because I think um, so many of us that are awakening to the next level, the next thing that can bring you joy, right? Talking about energetic frequencies and not just the tangible, like, let me go sign up for another program or whatever, again, whatever your thing might be. It can be really easy to get lost in the middle muddiness of, but here I am, and there's where I'd like to be, but is there where I'd like to be, even where I'd really like to be? And then again, we come back to for full circle. We come back to the carousel ride of, geez, like here I am. I thought by signing up for this thing, I would be better off, and you're not. And here is where I specifically energetically put out a beacon for those who are ready. You are really like, I am willing, I'm raising my hand, I am saying it is my time. I am willing to do the things that it's going to take, which is looking in the mirrored reflection of myself, of what I see out in the world, and take responsibility for my life to actually do the things that I understand I need to do. I know my higher self knows that I need to do some things. I need to move some people out of my life. I need to move some people into my life. I need to build up the confidence within myself to actually have the life that I experience, that I want to experience, right? The next thing. And so, it's really hard to live your dream life. It's really hard to experience all the things you want to experience in the world when you don't really know who you are. And we're talking about values again. We're talking about the frequency of who you are, who you be in this world. You were not born, on a certain date and time and year. You were born into a location. You were born into a specific frequency, and you were born into this human form as well. And all of that coincides with your destiny, with who you're meant to be, right? All of this is orchestrated. Nothing is haphazard. We're not just out here like bumper cars bumping into each other and then like banging up to the next one. You have a divine alignment. You have a direct source to God. If we think of the bumper cars again, like the direct source of like how you're connected to the ceiling, right? And energetically moving like magnets and like guiding me. And when you're awakened to that, you can see the other bumper cars, we'll put that in air quotes, of the world. And so you can see what to avoid, where to steer the wheel, where to hold steady in your faith when you're not feeling the movement of the car, right? You're not hearing the revving of the engine, and yet you have the faith that it is coming. You have the faith to believe in who you are truly, your innate destiny. And so I wanted to talk about that first, and to invite you into it. I haven't announced it yet. We begin in on April 10th. 410 of 23 we begin, which is a little under 6 weeks from today. I think it's about 5 weeks away. And so if you're being called to this, right, like even just check in with your body right now. Do you feel like this visceral gut response of like, I think this could be the thing, right? This could be the thing that uh where when I learn who I am, and I actually learn what it is that I desire, free of what society says I should have, or I should experience, or I should say, or I should be. When I understand that, then I understand that the next roll of the red carpet of the universe will unravel for me. And so we take it all the way back. We take it all the way back to understanding who you are. Um, I am going to add some sugar on top, some extra sprinkles on top, because of the energy of today, basically. I'm a ruling seven. We've got the seven of spades that's coming in today. So whether you are, again, watching me now live or on the replay, there's this energy of, am I going to trust? And that's why I'm talking about blind faith. Am I going to believe in the unseen world? Am I going to trust and believe in what I see in the world? Or am I going to trust and believe in me, in my destiny, in my goals, in my journey? The saying that's coming to mind is, when I see it, I'll believe it, right? And even saying that feels itchy and scratchy, and it's just not true. The truth is, faith is when I believe it, when I can sense it in my essence and who I am and who I be in the world, then I will see it. I have to believe it first. I have to feel it within me. And so you have these beautiful emotional states, these hormones, the whole way that our body system works, that's working for your favor. And so if you want to see how your nervous system has been regulating, if you want to see how you've been tapped directly into source, into God, into the universe, look around and see at your world. Look around and see how your body looks and feels. Look at your bank account, look at your relationships. These are all extensions of how you've been thinking and feeling in alignment to who you truly are. And so again, you might be a person that has all of the fun things, right? And that tends to be the people that are called to work with me. Like I have the things, but I understand there's something else, right? I understand there's something else that is my divine calling. It is my spiritual essence. It is me coming in alignment and realizing that when my heart and mind speak to one another, that is when I really sense and get to experience the world as I truly, truly desire it. So, um, if you are interested, the extra sugar on top, what I'm going to say is the first three people, because this is the first time I'm announcing this. So, the first three people who you could comment here. You could also send me a direct message and say, hey, I'm in. Like, let me know. Let me know the details. Let me know, like, oh, we start on April 10th. We'll meet. It's 6 weeks. We'll meet sporadically, but very organized schedule. And we'll meet like this. We'll meet interactively. We'll meet in a Zoom room so that I can see you, so I can interact with you, so I can stay in connection with you, in contact with you. And we do have daily connection as well. So I can feel some things rising up, even as I'm saying this, of like, but is it going to be enough? Is it going to be the thing? And so I'm going to direct you back to, how does it feel inside? Like, what's rising up for you? Does it feel like, are you feeling like, yes, I want to, but that's the ego that comes in. And so the invitation right now is to follow the gut, the visceral response of, I do want to do this. I do feel good about this. I do feel like this could be the catalyst, could completely change my life, because it can be, and to utilize the energies that of the universe today and of the frequency that I've been beaconing out, and to leap and to say, yes, I believe in the unseen world more than the seen world. I believe in how I think and how I feel. I believe in the source, the God, the energies more than I believe in what I have manifested physically, because that is past, right? That is everything I'm seeing and I'm sensing and I'm feeling. It's all past energy. By the time it's here and you're experiencing it, it's already happened. So how to leverage it is how to tap into these energies, how to tap into these frequencies. So I'm going to leave that there. The first 3 people to sign up, I'm going to offer you a private session with me, and then we'll meet somewhere between weeks 4 and, well, between weeks 3 and 4, and we'll dive into your chart. We'll actually look at your spiritual contract. This is something that's mapped out, just like your physical DNA is mapped out. We can see which genes are being expressed, which genes are laying dormant. So too can we see your spiritual contract. We can see the reasons why you're calling certain people and experiences into your life. We can also really see your thinking and your feeling pattern, and how to leverage that, how to shift you in order to living within your essence of who you really are. And again, it can get really easy to get into the world and see yourself on the outside of yourself, and then believe that you should be doing the things that others are doing and thinking and feeling. So, yeah, April 10th we start. It is a group program. It is a paid for program as well. So if you're interested, send me a direct message and we'll go from there. The first 3 people would get the extra private session, bonus session with me, which will just propel you so much further. When we look specifically, you and I will sit down together and we'll look specifically at your chart and be able to map it out and make a very divine plan as well. If you're somebody that's listening to me right now and you're thinking, I just want that, I want you to guide me through the 6 weeks, but we do it privately, then that's absolutely something I do as well. And I do have room in my schedule for a few more private clients coming up in this next quarter, which we're in March, right? All right. So we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to begin to run some energy, run some frequency, and I've already began doing that before I hit go live here. But what I'm going to invite you to do is to, as long as you're in a safe place to do so, to really ground in. And meaning I'm sitting down on my floor right now. So, if you don't want to get down on the floor, you plant your feet firmly on the ground. What that does is it already automatically sends a signal to your nervous system that I'm safe, I'm okay, I'm grounded, I'm here, I can be here. If you choose to turn your palms facing up in your lap, what that does is send another signal to the universe, to your nervous system, that there's nothing to do. That whatever I was doing before this, whatever I will go to after this, it will be there for me. And then finally, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and take a really deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Good job. 2 more deep breaths in through the nose and out the mouth. Feeling yourself come into your essence, come into who you truly are. And what I'd like to guide you through is something called quantum expansion. We are combining the meditative results of allowing the body to feel at peace and to feel at ease. And we're folding it into the conscious energy that flows through our body infinitely. And the way that energy moves is through an infinity pattern, like the figure 8. The center of the infinity crosses right over the center of your heart. So struck the attention to the top of your head. And just imagining in your mind's eye, above the head, the spaciousness that is God, that is source, that is universe, that is light codes. Remembering the soft spot when you were born. And allowing that space to energetically open. allowing the energies from the universe to pour in through the crown of the head, moving to the left side of the body and just imagining the energy pouring in and down the left side of the body where it crosses through the heart. And as it crosses through the heart, there's the intention of faith, of believing in self and allowing blind faith to guide you, to trusting in of yourself. The energy pooling in the heart and moving to the right side of the heart, down the right side of the body, where it turns and moves out of the right foot, up the bottom of the left foot, and moves up the left side of the body. Eventually landing back into the heart, where it crosses over to the right side of the heart, this time traveling up the right side of the body. Meeting the source energy at the crown of the head. 3 is the number of amplification. Today is 3-3. We're going to allow ourselves to move through that circuit 2 more times, traveling down the left side of the body, through the heart, feeling the intention arise even brighter. I believe in myself. I trust myself. And I allow myself to have faith in the unseen. Traveling to the right side of the body, down, turns and comes up the left side of the body. Again, landing in the heart. Notice the color. Notice the texture, any other sensations. Anything you want to add into this intention of faith. To the right side of the body and up. Meeting even more liquid source energy at the top of the head, pouring in through the crown. One more time down the left side of the body. Just imagining it traveling, landing in the heart. To the right side of the body and down, where it turns and comes up the left side of the body. Passing through the heart to the right side, where again it's met with the crown. Envisioning and knowing that this liquid source energy that is pouring in through the crown of the head is infinite. And that it is always moving in this infinity pattern through your body. And just by you drawing your awareness, your consciousness to the pattern, you begin to gain even more faith, even more trust, and even more love of self. And if you are open to it, draw your attention to the back side of your heart. Just imagining what the back of your heart looks like, what it feels like. And allowing the energetic channels that remain sealed and closed in the back of your heart. Allow them to soften, allow them to open. Allow them to receive the love from the universe. I am amplifying the frequency. With your attention still in the heart, feeling the faith and the love and the belief in self begin to grow with every beat of the heart moving and pulsating out through the body. Feeling the faith in the self take over every single cell, every space. Beautiful. And now asking your divine self, your higher self, what's next? What am I being called to do next? Knowing that you have received that answer, knowing that it will fully be immersed in details, trusting, having faith, with excitement to come back into your body, into the space, following the sound of my voice, wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes, drawing the attention behind the eyelids. Slowly take your time, opening your eyes. So, the energy, the frequency that we're moving here is infinite and it lives whether we are tangibly touching one another or we're meeting here via Zoom. So, I would love the opportunity and I would love to be able to teach you, to guide you into seeing your true self, your higher self, your soul's purpose. And I can feel you. I can feel the handful of you there that's reached. This message is reaching. So I invite you again. Send me a direct message or a private message, and we can talk about the details, and we can get you signed up. And we begin rolling immediately. Right? We start officially on April 10th, but really we begin immediately. The container is open and it will be sealed soon. But the instant that you make the decision, the instant that you decide, that is when the work begins. That is when the shift starts and you begin to feel your life evolving and changing and elevating. All right, everyone. I will see you Monday at noon MST. I probably will not go live on my personal page. It probably will be in the Rise Tribe. So if this is something that you would care to join the Rise Tribe, it's free. And then I invite you in, and I am excited to see you then. All right. Have an amazing day, everyone.